A careful man I want to be. A little fellow follows me.
Slow, slow, slow. Burst. Under control, though. Under control, under control.
I do not dare to go astray, for fear he'll go the self-same way.
I want to be an NFL superstar. I'm not really thinking about plan B because I'm focused on plan A.
Much like John Joachim, Demetrius Jackson was an athlete at Booker T. Washington High School with the goal of going pro. Now he's a coach, but it didn't start out like that. The bigger objective has always been to take care of his family.
I'm happy with my decision. This decision that I made is going to affect generations of my family.
The U, where it all started. Quickly, the defensive lineman became a leader on and off the field, even becoming team captain, Dade Male Athlete of the Year, NCAA Autonomy Representative, and a Damari Scholar. At the core was always football, and then it happened. One play that would change his life forever.
I remember like yesterday, I went down on the down block, heard something in my knee snap. I'm like, man, this is normal because I'm used to hearing things in my body snap. Then I really couldn't run. I'm like, man, I'm limping. Did I really hurt something?
His lateral meniscus was torn, but more than that, his heart was broken. He would never play the same again. But he decided to turn his setback into a step up.
I decided to change course. I decided to walk away from the game that I love. I decided to do that.
He stepped out of his cleats and into his purpose. Most importantly, he remembered where he's from.
I'm from Overtown. I'm proud to say that. A community many of you know faces many challenges.
While the challenges are immense, the history is rich.
Dr. King walked on 3rd Avenue. My grandmother walked with Dr. King back in the 60s. Say when he came, it was like the president was coming to town. So just a lot of history. Those paintings on the wall I showed you on the library, Purvis Young, they say he was the black Picasso.
In the days of Purvis Young, voting for black people wasn't a right. In 1944, a minister from Jacksonville was told, "You won't go to jail, but you will be killed. This is Florida. We don't allow niggers to vote here in Democratic primaries." That was only 50 years before Jackson was born.
I knew him before he was born. He used to go attend the schools and speak to the kids, about life, that they can make it and, they can be who they want to be, because he made it out.
Instead of leaving the community, he decided to dedicate himself to the community.
Like me, he says he's going to be the little chap who follows me. Guess what? I decided to run and represent my district, Overtown, Liberty City, in District 109, the Florida House of Representatives. I know what I'm up against. If I do lose, it's not about that. It's about showing people that, hey, I went to the University of Miami. I earned both of my degrees, played football at a very high level. Could have went to the NFL, but I chose not to because of my injury. Now I'm back. I'm a 25-year-old young man coaching at Booker T. Washington, about to get ready to be a head coach at American Senior High School. And now, look, I'm running for office. It's not, like I said, it's not about winning and losing. I want to be, people paved the way for me. I want to just be on their backs paving the way for the next generation.
Many would like to see the hometown hero in Tallahassee.
Great luck. We know that you'll win. We're going to help you win.
Winning for the community starts with having a leader who cares. Jackson handed out over 200 turkeys to those in Overtown and Liberty City in need of the holiday staple. Election Day is November 3rd, 2020. To learn more about the race, visit myfloridahouse.gov.
I must remember as I go, I am building for the years to be that little chap who follows me.